That's about all I can think of at the minute. But with the tree, it's been so many branches that I've been looking at it, or trying to find dates of birth and death and all that. But that's kind of what put me where I am. Being related to everyone and trying to get in touch with everyone to get us all together. You know, so.
Well, when I grew up with being around the Boggs family, but this is the Brownsburg branches, and they had some singers, Carl Boggs and Moody Wilson. Are you familiar with them?
We did. Okay, but that was the Chapel's sons. Leo Truss, Paul Boggs, John Robert Wilson, wait a minute, and Charles Edward Wilson. And it seems like there were one more.
Sanford Ball.
Sanford?
I don't know if Sanford was. He didn't sing. He didn't sing. I don't think.
No, I don't remember saying that. But there was Ruth. Carl's wife was Ruth.
Okay.
And Carl played the piano.
Yeah.
Man, he could really bang around.
Yeah.
Bill Boggs.
Yeah. Bill, I knew Bill. I actually talked to him, at one time.
Okay, this is their niece.
Oh, okay.
You remember Homer Stewart?
No.
Okay, Homer married Ethel Boggs.
Okay.
And this is Ethel's daughter. Ethel and Homer's daughter. So those people that you mentioned are her uncles.
Yeah. Well,
that was the Chapel's son.
I always thought the world of the Boggs family. We used to go to Brownsburg, and I can remember a dinner. Wonderful dinner. But I can't figure out how they did it, because it was just one room, church.
Wilson Chapel?
Yeah, must have had it on the grounds or something.
They had it on the grounds, and the schoolhouse was across from there.
Yeah, I got pictures of it.
They used the grounds there for people to eat.
Well, I had a good childhood being associated with them, coming up and singing. They'd come out to our church, because we were a Methodist church.
From where?
From Brownsburg Church.
I mean, you.
On Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek?
It was the Cummins Creek Methodist Church.
Okay.
And they would come out there. Now, one of the things that's really impressed me, because I do an awful lot of research with the old Pocahontas Times.
Okay.
That Wilson Chapel was about the biggest little church in the country, because they had regular things writing up in the paper what they was doing, this and that and yon. And you'd have thought there was a monstrous church, but not when you get the picture of it.
No, it was a one-room church, and just down from there was another church, Macedonian Baptist Church.
Macedonian Baptist, but I'm not sure I know where that's at.
That's just down from there. It's not even a fourth to half a mile.
Well, see, that might have been where we went to instead of there.
It's on the left side.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord.
As you're coming back toward town.
Yeah.
Let's see now, my grandparents, great-grandparents, were born up in Henry.
Yeah.
So, the Wheelers. Now, did you know Willie Ann Boggs?
No. I only know him as a kid.
Well, the reason I asked that because she raised me till I started school.
Yeah.
And then a lot after that.
Oh, I was coming to get it. Oh.
Now, I worked around 67 or 68. I worked with a young man, Larry Jefferson.
Okay, Larry Jefferson is my first cousin.
Okay.
His uncle was my dad.
Well, now, did he live with Miss Washington?
Well, he did a little bit, but see, my grandparents lived down Willis, Tennessee, just down the road there.
No, you don't.
There was a Bible.
Yeah, we had some
Larry
good...
Jefferson,
No, you don't
his
understand.
sister's
This
son.
I'm going to do some research.
I went to school at Marlington High School,
Okay.
and went to school with Calvin Boggs.
And I just want to
Calvin Boggs.
I don't know if I thank you. You're not going to bug me all night.
Oh, yes, she did.
But it was phoned me all night, so I had to make some ideas.
No, but I've been trying to find out where we came from.
What's that?
I have been doing a little bit of finding out where we came from
Right.
and who we're kin to.
What have you discovered? How did your family get in the county?
My great-great-grandfather, Jeremiah Tibbs,
Yeah?
lived on and died on Fruit Mountain.
Yeah?
He was born in 1800. And my great-grandfather, Vincent Tibbs, also worked on Fruit Mountain.
Well, see,
Now when you say worked on Droop Mountain, as a farmhand?
I don't know. I can't find anything. I
always was
They
told
came from Virginia.
that the church
Of course, West Virginia and Virginia was one state of it.
dedication
Right.
My great-grandmother on my mother's side,
then they built that back in
they worked right over here. My grandmother and great-grandmother both worked here in the Pearl Buck House.
Oh, okay.
For George Edgar family.
the clothing
Yeah.
center is there.
I, as a child, played in
But they
this house.
finished it, but they never
Of course, they
used it
changed the side. There was a
because
side there that you came from
But see,
upstairs
that's
down
the
the back
rumor.
staircase.
But see,
There was
that's
an old
what they
piano in the back there. I used to come down there and
But
plunk on that
that's what
piano.
I've been told for years.
You play the piano now?
Yeah,
I plunked, I
see,
don't
that's
play.
what I said. I
But
said, no, it was you.
Grandma Schneider, her name was Charlotte Jane. She took care of the Edgar kids. And as a matter of fact, there's a picture of her in Betsy Edgar's book, Our House.
Yeah, I've got a copy of that.
That was my great-grandmother with Margaret, Martha, Tom,
When I went
and
in 7th grade, it was Carter Woodson School.
can't think of the other name at the moment. But I knew him as a young girl.
It was Carter
And
Woodson School.
when my great-grandmother
Until
got to where she couldn't
we
do
went
the
to
work,
7th grade.
that's when my
they
grandmother
raised
took
us.
over and worked for the Eggers.
But we didn't know no different.
Of course, the Edgar's family the Edgar family is
Well, I'm
prominent in Greenbrier County too.
He went there, yeah.
Because I talked to someone the other day.
Really?
Well, I just,
Okay.
one
Well,
of the
Miss
reasons I
Betsy's
come
supposed
up
to be
here
here tonight.
Oh, really?
I understand Marty is going to bring her up.
They built
Because
it,
her,
but they
her
never got to
father
use it.
supposedly built the schoolhouse
Good,
over
I'm
here.
glad.
The Seabrook Colored Schoolhouse.
Yeah.
And they're going to have that
Miss
ceremony
Betsy's
when they
dad,
see
Jordan, built that schoolhouse,
Yes.
supposedly.
Well, now, did you live in Hillsborough?
I'm very sad that Mr. Moffett McNeil's in hospital. I wanted to get with him and see if I could dig through some of his pictures, because possibly some of his pictures have pictures of my great-grandmother, Maddie Tibbs.
Yeah.
But I've run into a lot of things. It's amazing. It is amazing.
Yes.
That's what's exciting about family histories.
Well,
My
no one has
neighbor-
ever done it
I
for my
lived down
family.
right in Seaboard.
And if I don't do it,
I tell people
it
I'm
won't
the
get
only
done.
Right.
cabin left in
Because
Seaboard.
names I know, my kids haven't a clue. My grandkids or great-grandkids haven't
Well,
a clue.
my
They've never
neighbor,
heard the names or they don't even know.
Eugene Wilfong, did you know?
So,
And you knew
Well, it was nice of you all to come.
his wife.
well,
this celebration.
I tried to let everyone know this is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
I am so excited. To me, it's a big
What
deal.
was the lady's
To
name?
get on the National Registry,
Oh, it is.
that's a big
You know
deal.
It is.
It should go in the history books,
his little house
and
that he rents
I
out.
tried to let everyone
The
know
black lady
if they could at least be here. If they couldn't come, if they could take the time to be here now.
Yes.
At least we can get back and reacquaint ourselves with each other.
Really?
Because we haven't seen a lot of people. It's been 50 years or more
That's all
since we've seen each other.
I remember when we
And you look at each other, you don't know who it is. You know it's someone you know, but you don't know who it is. So I am so blessed and happy that everyone that has come here so far has made it.
Well, thank you for coming.
I tried to.
Hey, all of the glory goes to Ruth and to God.
Yeah.
I've lived down there
Ruth has
now.
been my arms and
Are
legs.
you all, or is somebody going to sing tonight at the,
The choir that was supposed to come,
yeah,
they canceled
Yeah.
today. So what's going to happen? We're going to just pick hymns. We all have hymns from our
I
childhood.
tore mine down. It was.
We may sing on
Ain't
too,
nobody in it.
but Mary, I believe her name is going to play. And from the hymnal, I'm sure she knows a lot of those songs. We're going to just carry the tunes on the best we can do.
You'll do okay.
And I think it'll work out.
Well, I'm glad y'all got to.
Now somebody gonna speak.
The pastor from the church here, I can't remember his name. I just met him a little while ago. He's going to speak. And Howard Henson, which is Miss Eddie's, Miss Eddie Washington, her boy, the boy she raised, that was her nephew. He is supposed to come. Now, if he gets here, we're going to ask Howard to speak also. And we're hoping Bobby Jackson, which is one of us, would have been here to speak because he's a minister also. But he couldn't come because he's going to, he has a wedding today.
Yeah, it's
But
hard to get everybody
we have
together.
3 of his sisters here. So that's another blessing.
Chicken breast,
Yeah.
chicken legs.
Thank you for helping me.
Tea, water, hot